Where the hell am I? What? Hello everybody and welcome to Anthony Talks TV. This is going to be a new segment on the channel where I, Anthony, talk about TV. Yeah, I know. It's pretty hard to follow, but please keep up, okay? So this is going to be a show covering a wide variety of TV shows. I'm going to do my favorite TV show of the year, maybe next episode, and just do recaps, weekly recaps about TV shows I watch. Not only when TV's back on, of course, it is not right now. But I did do a lot of binge watching and a lot of catching up, specifically with the CW shows. This includes Supergirl, Arrow, Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow. To be fair, I did not watch Supergirl, but I watched the crossover episode, which is what we're talking about today. So the crossover episodes, I guess, I'm going to be talking full spoilers, by the way, so you guys haven't seen the new seasons of any of those TV shows or the crossover episode, do not watch this. I'm going full spoiler town, and it is a great TV series and a great crossover. You should definitely go and see it without any spoilers, because it was actually really well done. I'm not going to lie, I came in with very low hopes, but it was really good. Like, really good. It was really good. But without further ado, let's just talk about the crossover episode. The crossover episode starts off with Supergirl and her world dealing with her issues, and I have no idea what's going on because I don't watch the show. I heard it's pretty bad, and actually rumor has it it's going to get cancelled after this season, but that's not my problem. I don't watch it. Sorry for any of you Supergirl fans. But, they started with that, blah blah blah, and Barry and Iris are having a wedding. They were kind of, they're setting up the whole season of their kind of storyline in The Flash, and now they're actually going through with it. So, they're having their wedding, doing normal things, reciting their vows, and then the priest, of course, something bad's going to happen when the priest says, does anybody have any problems with these two people getting married? Somebody did. A whole group of Nazis did. I know. I hate when that happens too. Go to a wedding, Nazis show up. Dude, it is the worst thing in the world. It's so annoying that happens to me. I'm not gonna lie, at first, when I was watching that, when Nazis kind of just came in and started pew-pew-pewing and shot the priest dead, first of all, I felt bad for the priest. I'm like, oh my god, this man was just doing his job when he was, like, the only person to get murked in that whole church, which, I don't know why you wouldn't shoot Barry Allen or Iris West or anybody else that you're actually trying to kill instead of, I don't know why you shoot the priest. Rest in peace, Father. But yeah, that kind of happened. They started fighting all these Nazis in the church, and then, the evil doppelgangers of Barry, Supergirl, and Oliver. I think that's all that's all the evil doppelgangers, I believe. They kind of retreat, go back and have their little mission and just talk about all that crap. And then Barry and the rest of their kind of crossover. There's a lot of characters, okay? I'm just going to be referring to whoever I want. There's so many characters. This is like an Avengers Infinity War for TV. But it's actually really well done. I'm kind of surprised. Good job, CW. You're getting back up to your standards. Yeah, this was basically, it was a lot to handle. First episode was kind of slow because, it dealt with Supergirl and I had no idea what was really going on. Didn't really care for her problems. Her sister and Sarah, both lesbians, so, they got to hook up in that, which I had no problem with. I'm just, just because they're both gay doesn't mean you got to team them up. That's like, in all the horror movies or whatever kind of TV show, all the black people, they do their own thing, and now in CW, all the gay people do their own thing, which is, speaking of something else, Leonard Snart came back in, I believe, the 3rd episode. God bless this man's soul, okay? God bless Leonard Snart, because he's gay now, no problem with that, but he comes in, and, Captain Lance is lining up everybody from Earth 1, the good guys, on Earth X. He's lining them all up to execute them, which was a really badass scene. That was dark for CW. I was so into it. And he's counting down, ready, set, and then Leonard Snart comes in. He comes in. Pew! I don't like fire, and I was on the ground laughing. Leonard Snart is, he's a horrible actor. I don't know. He is horrible in the DC universe as acting, but he is my favorite character. Him and Mick, both horrible actors in the show. My boss says they're great in Prison Break, which great for them, but they are so horrible in this show, and it is the funniest thing to see, and I'm so happy he's back. Rumor has he's not coming back for long, but Leonard Snart, please, for the love of God, stay on for as long as you can. You are the best. But after he, does his ice pond, he freezes everything up, tells him to go, meets up with his rogue band of heroes. Some other guy from Supergirl I don't know about is leading them all, which is cool, I guess, if you're into that kind of thing. And, luck would have it that the one portal left back to Earth 1, this guy from Supergirl is trying to destroy because he doesn't want them Nazis coming back to Earth X, which is it's a fair statement. I don't disagree with the man. That's kind of logical. It's your only time to attack, so I can't really blame him. But then everybody has a problem, like, oh no, just like give us like an hour to get in and get out, then you can blow it up. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds logical. But then the captain's like, no, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna give you any chance to go back with the one portal you have to go back home. I'm blowing up right now. You don't get a chance to leave. I get it. You're in a war with Nazis, okay? We've all been there. No, we haven't. I haven't. I don't know. Maybe you have. Good for you if you have. But you know, I guess you gotta kind of seize those moments as you go on, and I can't really blame the character. You know, it was kind of a reasonable thing to do. He did give them like an hour or so, but then he sent out Red Tornado to go destroy that. But then Barry Allen, this other guy who flies, who is Leonard Snart's boyfriend, they both stopped him, which was pretty cool scene seeing them interact. Especially, I hope we see more of the Earth X characters and storyline, because that was actually really interesting to see. But yeah, that happens, they blow up, and then Earth 1 characters go back to Earth 1 to go and fight and save Supergirl, who is being hostage and getting her heart cut out to give to evil Supergirl because she's dying, which was hella badass, by the way, because Reverse Flash is doing the surgery. He's like, okay, let's put out evil Supergirl, but you have to be alive while I cut into you, which I'm like, oh my god, CW, what happened to you? You went goth and edgy, which I loved. Good for you. I don't want to see any of these more, I don't want to see any Flash musicals anymore. I just want to see content like this, you know. It was very well done. It was actually probably the best crossover I've seen from the CW, and this is going back to the Flash and Arrow days. It was that good. But yeah, I gotta say, I'd say episode 3 was my favorite part, and I believe that was the Flash's episode. Episode 1 and 2 were both good, they were both really well done, but it just wasn't as entertaining or really like just immersive in my mind. All the episodes were really well done, but episode 3 started the most. I'd say episode 4 was kind of the weakest just because the ending was really kind of... It wasn't really the greatest ending, you know. It was kind of like that generic ending. Supergirl goes into the sky, blows up her evil doppelganger. Oliver Queen, who's actually dating the evil Supergirl. This will sound so confusing. If you have not seen this show, this will be the most confusing video. Like, gee, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. You have no idea what's going on. I'm doing a horrible job at explaining this. But if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So he goes up, Supergirl dies, Oliver goes on his knees, no! And then Oliver Queen gets up, I'm gonna kill you. Then good guy Oliver shoots him right in the heart. Which was badass. Don't get me wrong. It was like... You guys probably got it without me doing the explanation. But that kind of wraps it up. The crossover episode was really good. If you guys haven't seen it, go see it. Especially if you've watched, like, you don't even have to watch all the shows. Before I watched this crossover, I did watch up to episode 7 on Legend of Tomorrow, Flash, and Arrow, just because that's when the crossover happened. But, yeah, I mean, you don't really have to watch Supergirl. I understood it perfectly without watching it, and I've done that for the past, how many years Supergirl's been on. Because no offense to Supergirl. No offense, it's not because it's a woman in the lead role. It's just... it's an awful show, I'm sorry. Except for Black Lightning though, that's coming out, I believe, this January, a couple of weeks, which is also in the CW verse, and it looks pretty badass. Recap my final thoughts on this crossover episode. It was really good, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I hate the CW, okay? I am a hard critic on it. I only liked Arrow Season 5 last year. I hated all the other shows, hated the crossover, but this one was so well done. You can't hate on the CW. This was an amazingly just different story you've never seen before, or I haven't seen before. The crossover was called Crisis on Earth X, which is obviously related to Crisis on Infinite Earths, which is a popular Justice League storyline, but I haven't read Crisis on Infinite Earths. I want to, it looks really good, but I don't know comparisons and how compared, but you know, who cares? It was a great show. Good job. Well done, CW. And Anthony from the F Word, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did watch the crossover, let me know your guys' thoughts. Do you like Leonard Snart as an actor? Is it just me, my boss, who find him very, very bad, but very good at the same time? It's a love-hate relationship with Snart, but I love him so much. Just the ice puns, man. The ice puns, it is like Arnold Schwarzenegger is telling this man what to say on set. But yeah, other than that, it was a really good crossover. I give it like an 8 out of 10. It was an F yes. If you guys haven't subscribed to us already, please do so. Please subscribe to us. We do videos. And if you guys haven't liked our Facebook page, make sure you guys like that too. Click the notification bell on our YouTube. I don't think Facebook has it yet. Come on, Facebook, let's go. Like the video, comment on the video. I think that's all you can do. Share the video too. Yeah, you can share the video as well. I'm Anthony from the F Word. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna wrap it up. Have a great day. Peace.